Hey guys! I know this is kind of a strange position in which I'm doing this, but I wanted to make a longer video. I'm sorry guys, I'm all flushed because I asked Rachel to turn off the AC in the hotel room where in Phoenix, and it got way too hot. The air temperature outside's only about, well, it was 48 this morning, but it's supposed to hit all the way up to 76, so I've got my lighter weight clothing on. I had long sleeve shirt, long pants for the New Mexico trip. Mercy, it was freezing. When we hit Flagstaff, it was like 20 degrees, and the dog has to get his walks and stuff, and he wasn't happy, and neither was Rachel. But here we are. So this is how it works. Rachel paid $227 for 4 days and 4 nights and 5 days. You don't really get 5 days. That's bull crap, but that's okay. So she paid $227 for those 4 nights at a Holiday Inn. We thought it was going to be at the resort that they want to make us tour for the timeshare. If you go through with the tour, your check is written off and you only have to pay the taxes on the stay. So this 4-night stay will only cost $60 when all is said and done, which isn't a bad deal, and we can put up with 2 to 3 hours of bullcrap. So that'll be okay. Anything to save a few bucks when traveling, and I gotta tell you, it's expensive, we didn't realize our itinerary was going to be very hard to follow because Rachel and I both have issues. I have to stop to go to the bathroom every hour, and so does she. And then the dog has to go. So when we do a stop, someone has to stay in the car with the dog, and someone goes to the bathroom. Then I come out, and Rachel goes to the bathroom. She smokes a cigarette and walks the dog. Sometimes she needs something to eat, so we gotta go stop and do that because the cooler has not been working out for us. It's been keeping the dog's food cold and frozen, depending on the case. We were hoping this refrigerator had a freezer so we could freeze part of his dog food, but it doesn't. So she's gonna make it all up in her Instant Pot right here in the room. And then she's going to cool it and ask them, do you have a freezer where we could freeze this for a couple of days? That way we'll have enough food for the rest of the trip for Mojo. He's the pup. I'll show him to you. Say hi, Mojo. Mojo loves me. You love me, don't you? Who's a grand doggy? Are you ignoring me? Oh, he doesn't like the camera. He's a very odd little pup. Very finicky. Knows what he does and doesn't like, and he does not like videotape. Are you upset because your food isn't made? I'm so sorry. He has pancreatitis, and we can't give him anything off the breakfast buffet here, which ended at 9:30 our time here in Phoenix. And so Rachel has to, in the Instant Pot, she cooks up chicken breast, I think it's sweet potatoes, pumpkin, a green vegetable usually 2 green vegetables. She has this whole thing she makes. She looked it up online and found, the best thing for tiny pups and with pancreatitis. And so she cooks his food up and then puts it in cute little containers. He gets a cup twice a day of that food, and the rest goes in the fridge, of course, but we would like to freeze it. And if they can't afford us a freezer to put it in, we're going to have to try to go find some dry ice and freeze it ourselves. I know! And, all of this is like just taking so much time. So Rachel's like, oh, it's only 6 hours from here to here. That's easy to do. Not with all of the pee stops and the smoke stops and the food stops and the Mojo stops. It's crazy. And then, you get tired of driving in the car for 2 hours straight. It's like, we gotta stop. So last night I'm like, look, we got 3 hours left to even get to this hotel. We're doing an hour and a half drive with 20-minute stops. And we did it, and we got here before midnight. Hallelujah. I'm so tired, guys. I have not been sleeping well. Last night was good. The night before, I'm laying in bed at a Holiday Inn in New Mexico, and a rooster crows at 4 a.m. At first, I thought someone was being murdered. And then I just, you're laying in bed and you're like, okay, somebody's killing someone in the next room, but this is a Holiday Inn. That shouldn't happen here. It was a damn rooster. And then it started again. I'm like, what an odd sounding rooster. It sounds like a woman being murdered. And then, as it kept going, you kind of get used to the horrible noise. But it was like 4:30 and I'm in bed. I'm awake. Mojo keeps wanting to sleep in the foot of my bed. He loves me. You do love me, right? Hey. I'm not so sure at the moment. He's very distressed. Here, her and I stuffed our faces, and he's like, where's my breakfast? He knows. Yeah. He's a smart dog. Really cute. So anyway, I got to rave about the grand doggy, He's wondering why I'm talking to my pillow here, because you're kind of cropped up against a pillow. And but I have an opportunity now to make a whole video, and I thought I would. And so we're not seeing the things we want to see. So I think master plan. Tomorrow we have to put up with this tour. And she set it for 2 p.m. That really screws up the day, but it's okay. And then now we have 3 days travel back, and I think we're going to make it 4 because she really would like to do an extra day on the road so we can see some of the things we have failed to see. So I'm going to contact my AAA and have them do a triptych for us so that we could get to see the Grand Canyon, Sedona. Flagstaff looked, it's just like we passed through the evening. There's a lot of lights. I don't know what else there was because I couldn't see anything. It was really dark. I don't know if I want to see Flagstaff. I'm really not into bigger towns like this one, where we're at. I prefer weird, small, unassuming little places. The places the tourists don't go to. That's where I like to be. So I'm going to get some maps and talk to AAA and see what they can put together for us. And then the 3 days that we're going to take to go back to Texas, it's only a 16-hour drive, but for us that's probably going to turn into 36 hours because I've learned that it's going to take us double. Anything we do, it's only 3 hours, count on 6. I don't know what to say. It is what it is, and I'm just rolling with it. I think I got a bit testy yesterday, so her and I will argue, and she'll raise her voice, and then I'll say whatever, and then it's over. But mom, daughter. I mean, that's inevitable. But and I haven't been able to eat healthy like I wanted to. I was thinking, I'll stop for a picnic. There's been no time for picnicking. Okay, it's like, there's a Subway. Let's get a veggie sub. So I get a 6-inch sub and a Lay's baked bag of chips, and I drink my water. I'm avoiding the soda thing because the first 2 days I was drinking with her. She loves her Starbucks. I was having Starbucks, and then I was having a soda, and then I said, hold the bus. I'm going to stop having the sodas. I'm going to stop having the Starbucks. They're expensive and they're full of sugar. Stop. So I did. And I feel better. My leg and my hip do not feel better. I just took 2 aspirin, and at one point I couldn't barely walk. I didn't know how I was going to get to the bathroom and back on one of our stops. The aspirin really helps. I did pick up some marijuana from New Mexico. It's recreational as well as medical, and they do not honor out-of-state medical cards. And my God, it was expensive compared to what I pay in Florida. It was outrageous. And I doubt I'm going to use it all up. I don't want to be stoned while trying to see the sights. So I depend on my aspirin in the day, which isn't good for your everything, your organs, kidney and liver and all that. But I take about 2 of the 325, which you're not supposed to do, but it's the only way I can survive this. It's the only way I can walk. So, yeah, I'm in real bad shape. This right knee is starting to have problems because the muscles are wrong and my leg is turning outward, and it's putting a lot of pressure on my knees. So, there's that. And well, Rachel's here with the food, and I'm going to assume that she's going to start cooking. And I've already used up almost 11 minutes. What else did I want to... Rachel, any thoughts on our trip? I already explained how we have to double the amount of time it takes us to get anywhere because we just have too many stops that we have to do. For you, me, for dog, for everything. And the food, and that we haven't been able to stay healthy on the food thing because, well, I thought, we were going to fill the cooler, we're going to have picnics, and none of that's happened.
No, because we're exhausted and we're driving 12 to 16 hours a day because 6 hours translate 13 hours with a dog.
Yeah. Well, we're kind of time expansive as well.
Oh, yes. No, yeah. I have needs.
I do too. So it is what it
is.
is.
He eating?
Nothing that I know of.
Did you crunch? Do you want a cookie?
Oh, cookie!
Did you say hello to the people? Did he get to
No, he turns his head. He's like, don't you dare even think of videotaping me.
Say hi. This is Grand Doggy.
And this is Rachel. Hi. Have you ever been in any of my videos,
Probably
Rach?
not.
Oh, look at his eyes. He has one blue and one gray eye. Look over here. We want to see your great eyes.
He's like, where's my breakfast?
Oh. Nice.
Look at that.
Yeah,
That's his
see
upset
it?
brown and
blue eyes.
Very upset.
He must be Scottish.
Look at the little crooked ear.
He reminds me of a little wolf doggy.
Yes, he looks like a fox sometimes.
He's just a little doggy.
He is. 17 pounds. You can carry him under one arm.
So that's about the story here. Today, what are we doing today, Rachel? It's going to be a mild day, right? Laundry and food.
Dog food, laundry, getting him groomed because he's shedding everywhere from stress.
He needs to be groomed.
Yes.
And then I think we ought to look into, I was thinking, wouldn't it be fun? I know it would be very frivolous and expensive. We ought to look into see if there's a spa for you and me.
Oh, no, absolutely. Please pamper me. I'm exhausted. Everything hurts.
All right, so that's what we're going to do. And I have laundry to do. And, hey, you didn't bring that laundry bag up, did you?
I didn't find the bag. I told you where I put that.
Oh, it's all in there. I see the lump.
Clothes.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
What a nice daughter.
I was raised well.
Well, that's my story, and we're sticking to it. And now some phone calls, find out if there's a place we can get pampered. I really could use a massage and try to get this leg to straighten out.
And if you can help it, don't travel with dogs.
Yes.
Who have dietary needs.
Poor doggy.
Poor me.
Poor Rachel. I'm fine, so don't worry about me. Okay, then. That's it, guys. And hopefully we're going to, after today, well, of course, then tomorrow is the tour. And then, sky's the limit. Got to go see some stuff. You don't want to be in the Southwest and not see stuff.
I know. I wish we could completely cancel that other booking, a non-refundable one, and just not go home until you have to fly.
Oh, bless your heart.
Just stay out west.
Can you talk to Booking.com or wherever you went through?
But it did tell me it was non-refundable, and we had to pay $18 if we wanted it refundable.
Can we have it refundable? Can we pay the $18 now? Find out if we can.
I'll check, but I'm pretty sure not.
Well, we made plans, and now we want to change plans, and that is why a couple of vehicles for camping would make sense for us. You know, we would have loved to have stayed in Roswell for 3-4 days.
We drove by everything.
We drove by everything.
Wonderful. The petrified forest, the painted desert, the Grand Canyon. In the middle of the night, we didn't even get to see Sedona. It was an exit off a highway that looked
But
like
we're gonna, because I'm calling AAA, and I'm
Excellent.
gonna ask them. I'm gonna say these are the things we want to see. Can you make me a triptych?
Do they do that?
They do. So cute, and a little flips up thingy, and yeah.
If we ever do this together,
Or is it digital now? I don't know. We'll find out, and that's the way it goes. Okay, that's it, and I'll talk to you soon, and yes, we're going to start to have a good time. No, I had fun in Roswell. It was a lot of fun. I hope you get to see some of my hair. I could use a place that could give me hair, but I don't think they make them like that.
I would like a place that would cut mine.
Oh. All right, we're going to have to look for some stuff. All right, that's it. Bye.